All right, we're here at Smoky Mountain Fan Fest. Brian O'Halloran from Clerks, from Mallrats.
30 years of Mallrats, which is weird because I just got off the tour of 30 years of Clerks. So here we go again. It's deja vu all over again. And so what's really great about the Mallrats crew is obviously going from the Clerks cast to a huge Mallrats cast. That's the bigger thing. Is like so many great people coming out of that movie. Thank God Kevin had put me in his following movie, Mallrats, so I could come back here and fit right in.
We got to talk about Clerks 3.
Sure, let's do it.
I love Clerks 3.
Thank you.
It was my favorite of the trilogy.
Oh, right on.
Being honest with you.
I like to hear that.
How did you feel when you read the script?
Well, there was two different attempts at a Clerks 3, to be honest with you. There was the film you saw, that everybody saw recently, but then 10 years earlier, there was a much darker script of it. Yeah. Dante still gets nixed, but gets nixed in a very violent way.
Oh.
Yeah, exactly. Shocker. And also, we were also dealing with the Weinstein brothers still, and we didn't really want to keep working with them. So in a way, that got nixed for the script was very dark at first, but also the Weinsteins were still going to be producing, which we all got royally screwed with when it came to the second one. So in that regard, when this script was sent to us after Kevin had his real heart attack and recovered from it, and he became a different aspect of life where he is, and wrote this version, it was a very touching tribute. Now look, this cat has been trying to kill me off since 1993 when we filmed the original ending of Dante being shot violently once again. So thankfully that got nixed in the very beginning. That he took 30 years, but he got his wish for Dante to die. I think he watched Avengers Endgame a little too much. Thinking like, everybody's crying about Tony Stark dying.
Yeah.
I have my own Tony Stark.
Yeah.
Let me get rid of him.
Yep.
So
I think it was a great send-off.
Yeah.
I think if there was a way, that was the way.
Right.
And
if I was
the door open still, but
and if I and knowing the way it was going down, I really put in the work a lot more this time than usual, to be honest with you. And so I'm glad that the fans have enjoyed it and have respected the way it went out. And once again, it's not like they can't bring me back. We brought back Becky as a vision.
We've seen it all.
I can see, the only thing I could see Randall envisioning him in Jedi robes, though, and the blue glow.
I can see that.
So that's the one thing I'm like, well, I'm going to come back with Jedi robes. Knowing Kevin, he'd probably put me in like Yoda ears or some shit, just to get a little bit of like,
just to get you.
Yeah.
What are you working on these days? Any new projects?
There's a bunch. There's a TV series I'm working on that we're shooting the second season of. It hasn't been released yet because the producers want to have a couple of seasons under the belt. Called Heavy Hitters. It's about young high school boys who are getting recruited for Major League Baseball. So you go through the combine and all that stuff. I play the parent of the ace catcher prospect. So we just finished up season 2. So hopefully we're talking about maybe Major League Baseball having it on their channel during the off season. We'll see. Another film called Delco, the movie about Delaware County, Pennsylvania.
Okay.
It's about these 3 high school kids who one of them is like a pastor's son. I'm the pastor. And this one girl wants to get him in trouble because he's never been in trouble in his life. And she's like, you need to live, kind of thing. So that's making the film festival circuit. Another film called Comedy of Errors, although I think they just changed the name to something else. That is written and directed and stars Noel Leon, who's a stand-up comic. And then it also has like comedian Judy Gold in it, Andy Dix in it, and a whole bunch of other cameos. Day in the life, night of a life of this one woman who makes horrible choices and gets drunk and can't remember things. And you're seeing the consequences of that night in a very funny way. And then there's 2 other films that we'll be working on later on this year. One of them hopefully is Kevin's new Jay and Silent Bob movie.
Yes.
Jay and Silent Bob's Store Wars, about the cannabis shop, and I think a new shop moves in and trying to muscle in on their territory or something like that. Looking forward to reading that script, and hopefully we could start shooting that in the fall. And then another one I can't talk about yet.
Yeah,
but,
understood.
Yeah.
Upcoming appearances?
Literally next week I'll be at GalaxyCon in Des Moines, Iowa. Kevin has his own convention, Chronic Con.
Yep.
That's in October 10th through the 12th at the Hyatt Regency O'Hare. That's in Chicago, right outside the airport. This will be our second year doing that. First year was a Clerks reunion. This year it's going to be the Mallrats reunion.
Very cool.
A couple more people than you see here, including Joey Lauren Adams, Mark Bernardin, Ralph Garman, and a few others. So it'll be a lot of fun. Cruise Askew, so Jane Silent Bob's Cruise Askew sails out of Tampa in February and goes to Costa Maya, Mexico, 5-day cruise. We had it back in 2024. It was a huge success, and people are doing it again.
Brian, thanks so much for
No,
taking
no,
the time to
always
talk.
good to talk to you.